Mouse Scouts, Chapter 3, The Hike. Miss Poppy led the scouts to the entrance of the Left Meadow Nature Trail, and the hike began. Before long, the scouts were surrounded by ferns. Tall trees blocked the sunlight. Violet squinted to adjust to the darkness. "Take a deep breath, scouts," said Miss Poppy. "This is pure, fresh wilderness air. Doesn't it make you feel alive?" Violet gulped as much air as she could. It seemed just like the same old air she always breathed. She didn't feel any more alive than she usually did. In fact, it didn't even feel much like wilderness. She could still hear the sprinkler systems in the park behind them. She also noticed that the menacing squirrel from the park was darting through the trees ahead. Her shoulders ached from her backpack, and they were just getting started. Meanwhile, Tiger Lily darted back and forth across the trail, climbing up trees and leaping from branch to branch overhead, just as the squirrel was doing. "Stay on the ground, Tiger Lily," Miss Poppy said, "and stay away from the wildlife. Remember, squirrels can't be trusted." Tiger Lily hopped to the ground and trudged alongside Violet. The squirrel giggled and threw a nut at Tiger Lily. It hit the ground right in front of her. "Hey!" Tiger Lily shouted, but the squirrel just laughed and threw another nut. "Do not provoke him, Tiger Lily," Miss Poppy scolded. Tiger Lily fell back in line with Violet. "He started it," she muttered. Violet shrugged and smiled at Tiger Lily, but she wasn't having any fun either. She tried to keep up with Tiger Lily, but soon found herself lagging behind. Before long, Hyacinth and Petunia had passed her, too. They were arguing about the comforts of camping. "I still can't believe we won't have beds," Hyacinth cried. "You're probably going to tell me they don't have fluffy towels in the bathroom either." "That's camping," said Petunia. Tiger Lily darted ahead of the troop and circled back. She stuck her tongue out at the squirrel when Miss Poppy wasn't looking. When she got back to Violet, she had a hard time going at Violet's pace. "Maybe it would be easier if we tried walking just a little faster," Tiger Lily said. Violet glared at her and huffed and puffed. "Keep the chit-chat to a minimum, scouts," Miss Poppy said. "Let's appreciate nature's music." Violet was too out of breath to appreciate anything. As if on cue, the squirrel that had been following them cackled so loudly that Violet jumped, and her hat fell off. As she bent down to pick it up, Junebug and Cricket ambled ahead of her. Junebug was sniffling from allergies, while Cricket nibbled a cheese crispet that she had taken out from her backpack. "I hope you are not leaving crumbs, Cricket," Miss Poppy said. "Any kind of litter will disturb nature's fine balance." Tiger Lily pointed to a line of ants marching away, holding cheese crisp crumbs high above their heads. "They seem to be balancing just fine," she said, and she giggled. "If I have to ask you to be quiet one more time, it will be straight back to buttercups for everyone," Miss Poppy said. "This would be so much more fun without Miss Poppy," Tiger Lily whispered to Violet. "I suppose it could be worse," said Violet. "At least it's not raining." Just then, there was a loud clap of thunder. Mouse Scout's Handbook. Take a hike. Hiking is a wonderful way to explore nature and get exercise at the same time. All you need is comfortable clothing and the great outdoors. When you are hiking in the wilderness, stay on marked trails. Venturing off the trails can not only get you lost, but can also get you into serious trouble. You could fall off a cliff, slip on a wet rock, or be carried away in a fast-moving stream. Stay on the trail and always hike with at least one other mouse. Here are a few other tips that can help you get the most out of your great outdoors safely. Before you hike, study a map of the area you will be exploring. Keep an eye on the weather and be prepared for sudden changes in the conditions. Let someone know where you are going and when you expect to return. Always bring water and a snack. Do not litter or disturb the environment. Never go into the wilderness alone.